Welcome to this short video summarizing the syllabus for CIS 2013 Business Programming Concepts 1. This video does not replace actually reading the syllabus, so please do so. An understanding of computer programming fundamentals is absolutely essential for a successful career in today's global economy. Whether you are employed as an IT professional or not, you will very likely be involved in creating, evaluating, or using computer software. In essence, there is no IT without computer software, so we need to have a grasp of programming fundamentals. In this course, we will learn introductory programming concepts and apply them using the JavaScript programming language. In doing so, we will grow our capability to understand how a computer thinks so that we may better solve IT-related business problems. During this course, we will introduce application building skills using core structural programming principles, create structured programs using semantically defined variables, loops, and methods, and understand programming fundamentals to include constants, control flow, parameter passing, and arrays. The required text for this course is Programming Logic and Design 9th edition by Joyce Farrell. Note, this is the newest edition and quite expensive. The 8th edition is much cheaper and will suffice for this course. Two additional affordable recommended texts are JavaScript by Troy Dimes and HTML and CSS by John Duckett. This class will incorporate in-class lectures presented on the whiteboard, live program coding, as well as PowerPoint slides. Lecture slides can be obtained from the course website on Harvey. It is the student's responsibility to print any note slides and bring them to class for note-taking as desired or as directed by the instructor. You should realize that you're taking courses at the Collins College of Business with the goal of preparing yourself for future employment. Think of your CIS classes as a job, and hopefully an enjoyable one, and act accordingly. It is the responsibility of the student to be prepared, prompt, attentive, and professional in the classroom, and to conform to the policies set by the instructor and the university. Basic classroom procedures apply, such as, once class is started, please stop your conversations and give your complete attention to the class. Do not make calls or text messages during class, and laptops should be used for taking notes in class-related business only. The primary method of communicating class requirements will be via email and Harvey. It is the responsibility of each student to browse the class website and read your school email and check Harvey at least daily to receive course materials and updates. The syllabus provides specific guidelines for class communication, such as subject line format, that you really need to know. You are strongly encouraged to participate in class. However, you should refrain from dominating the discussion or bringing up topics not related to the course content at hand. Don't be that student that interrupts someone who is speaking, speaks without being called upon, or tries to intimidate other students by raising your voice. It's not going to be tolerated. Attendance will be taken daily. It is the student's responsibility to attend class. If a class is missed, it is the student's responsibility to obtain assignments, lecture notes, etc. from other students. Office hours are to be used to clarify material covered during class. They are not to be used to repeat missed classes. Excessive absences will be noted in TU's retention alert system, and students with more than 5 unexcused absences will receive a final course grade of F regardless of performance on homework, quizzes, and exams. See the syllabus for more detail. There will be 2 total exams, one midterm and one final. The final examination will be cumulative, encompassing select material from the entire semester. See the syllabus for the final exam date and time. There are no makeup exams except in those cases mandated by University of Tulsa policy. There will be numerous programming-related homework assignments given during the semester. The assignments are to be completed individually on your own with help from the professor as required. You're encouraged to discuss course material and assignments with your classmates, but it is important for you to develop your own understanding of programming fundamentals. Late assignments will result in a 0% grade for that assignment. Exceptions will be determined on a case-by-case basis at the discretion of the professor. Programming assignments must be posted on your personal TU-provided web server. Make sure the URL you provide for your assignment actually points to the correct file. Never try to send the instructor a JavaScript file in an email, because JavaScript files will be stripped out by the email service. And always check your program for errors using Firebug, which will be covered in class. A portion of your total grade consists of you completing 2 tracks, HTML, CSS, and basic JavaScript, in www.freecodecamp.com, with due dates noted on the course schedule. Details on providing proof of track completion will be provided by the instructor. See the syllabus for more details. Prior to covering each new chapter in class, students will be required to complete an online quiz posted on the Class Harvey page. The purpose of the quiz is to ensure students review the textbook chapters before the chapters are covered in class. Quizzes are due per the course schedule, and late quizzes will not be accepted. Each student is required to attend 2 professional development activities during the semester. In order to receive full credit for the event, students must arrive on time and not leave before the completion of the event. The student must also provide a short synopsis of the event, which must be turned in on Harvey no later than the next class session following the event. See the syllabus for more important details. Grades will be assigned as objectively as possible according to the standard grading scale shown in the syllabus. When in doubt, read the syllabus. If you ask the professor a question that is covered in the syllabus, do not be surprised when you are directed to read the syllabus. Students involved in any university-sponsored activity that requires their absence from class must notify the instructor of their absence prior to being gone. Also, the assignments due on the day the student will be absent must be turned in prior to being gone or coordinated with the instructor beforehand. Students with disabilities should contact the Center for Student Academic Support, CIS, to self-identify their needs in order to facilitate their rights under the Americans with Disabilities Act. All students are recommended and encouraged to familiarize themselves with and take advantage of the services provided by CIS, including tutoring, academic counseling, and developing study skills. All students are expected to follow university policies on computer use. Refer to the student handbook and familiarize yourself with the ethics code and policy for computer use. You might be surprised by some of the things in there. All students are required to follow university policies on honesty and ethical behavior. The document Policies and Procedures Relating to Academic Misconduct in the Collins College of Business shall apply to this course. Also, formal complaints and grade appeals should be in writing and conducted in accordance with the Collins College of Business policy. See syllabus for more details. A code of ethics makes decision-making easier at all levels of an organization by reducing ambiguity and considerations of individual perspectives and ethical standards. While many organizations have their own code of ethics, you should be familiar with the generic SANS Institute's IT Code of Ethics. We will be discussing it through the semester. Finally, if you have any questions on the content of this video, please read the syllabus. If you still have questions, please contact the professor. How do you find out how to reach the professor outside of class? Well, that information is in the syllabus. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.